The channel Be Amazed has built one of the strongest legacies on YouTube, being rewarded with over 13 million subscribers. They released their first video 10 years ago and since then have had hugely successful videos, even hitting the 30 million view mark. Their animations have always been simple but absolutely human made. Then, 6 days ago, they took this legacy, scrunched it up into a ball and flushed it down the toilet. They published When Stupid People Call 911 Part 2. Let's watch a little bit and you can see what you notice.
Did you have any clothing description or anything?
How many people do you get that call in on themselves?
Not many. But I guess it's better than getting in an accident and killing yourself or somebody else.
Pretty bad, right? You want to know something else? That wasn't a one-off slip-up. That was the tip of the freaking iceberg. In hindsight, earlier uploads like Survival Hacks That Will Save Your Life, made many months ago, showed signs of the same low-quality automated animation style. In fact, I'd say it's even worse than that first AI video we saw. Get a load of this!
Regardless, 22-year-old hitchhiker Robin Williams soon arrived on the scene to take her place. No, not that Robin Williams. This Williams was a British financial analyst who offered to give the twins some math lessons in exchange for a lift to New Zealand. But after trying to plug it with a pillow, Dougal realized that the Lucette was beyond saving.
It's pretty clearly very sloppy AI animation, and I wasn't the only one to notice. What's with the AI? Been a fan for years, and a lot of us love the old art style. It brings so much more life to your videos. Be Amazed will never be the same with this AI animation. It just screams low effort. Another fan said, "No AI, please. The old art style is more fitting and iconic for this channel." After supporting Be Amazed for years, these fans felt like Be Amazed had just spat in their faces with this low-level AI garbage. And honestly, I kind of felt the same disappointment. It's not just a few haters either. This was an outcry from the true believers, the long-time subscribers who knew the channel's potential. Yet, this isn't just another story of a great channel turning into slop, like we've seen with the other channels such as Forest Fire 101 and indeed Meet Arnold. Be Amazed actually responded, and they responded in a way that none of us could have predicted. The twist you didn't see coming. Rather than stay silent or delete criticism, Be Amazed actually uploaded a full video addressing the issue, aptly titled Is Be Amazed AI? I clicked, equal parts curious and furious to see how the hell they'd justify this mess. The video opens with the narrator making a tongue-in-cheek confession.
Dear cherished viewer, I have an important announcement. Be Amazed
Quick reminder to hit subscribe if you're enjoying the video so far. Thank you.
is AI.
Oh my God!
I'm AI, alright? Actually interesting, that is. But seriously, I've seen the comments, and it needs to be addressed. I know AI bothers us all.
Yes, he actually starts by admitting he's AI, actually interesting, before assuring us he's human. Half jokes aside, at least they didn't ignore the issue. From there, the Be Amazed team pulls back the curtain on their entire production.
When I say we, I'm actually referring to the vast team of writers, animators, producers, fact-checkers, and designers that make our videos.
They clearly want us to know that Be Amazed isn't just a one-man operation cranking out these low-effort clips. There's indeed a whole team working to create content.
Each video takes over 1,000 hours to make. And even though we post a few times a week, we have many videos in production at any one time. Even this video was planned months ahead of time.
In an era when audiences are rightly skeptical of AI-driven, faceless content farms, playing up the human element is indeed a smart move. And to be fair, I believe them here. There's no reason to doubt a team exists, or that they've poured thousands of hours into their videos over the years. But then, why did the quality nosedive? Are they actually going to address the elephant in the room, the blatantly AI-generated animation we all saw? Well, they tried. The narrator basically says that to keep up with YouTube's demands, they experimented with AI. Be Amazed pumps out a ton of content at a rapid pace, and the team felt stretched, as the narrator puts it.
After all, on average, over the last year, we've produced 14 minutes of animated content per day. No single human can possibly achieve that on a consistent basis.
There it is. The Be Amazed team is practically admitting that their YouTube content mill forced them to create shortcuts. Next, Be Amazed makes a stunning promise to their fans.
We'll produce more illustrations with better animations and more 3D stuff that AI can't do. We'll double down on soulful content with humor that ChatGPT won't even understand.
That sounds fantastic, right? Engaging videos, better videos, truly human creativity. Basically, everything that the fans have been begging for. The BMA's team is effectively saying, okay, we messed up by leaning on cheap AI tricks, but we won't anymore. We're going back to what made you love us in the first place. They even explicitly acknowledged that the AI-generated animation was a total failure.
We learned the lesson. More hand-drawn illustrations in the illustrated styles we've had for years and fewer fake AI generations.
This is the part of the response that gives me hope. They're basically pleading with us fans, saying, stick with us, we get it now, we won't feed you slop again, please. And then they did it again. The second twist you didn't see coming. In a frankly unbelievable turn, it looks like the BMA's team broke that promise almost immediately. Just a few days after the Is BMA's AI response, they released another regular video. This one was about 36 minutes long, and I sat down to watch it. Or rather, I tried to. Honestly, I couldn't even sit through the whole thing. It gave me that exact same AI uncanny vibe as before.
Emily fell asleep on top of somebody whilst waiting for a taxi. Another time, Andre got so smashed she fell asleep right there in the hotel lobby. They just cordoned him off with velvet rope and waited for him to wake up. Probably the wisest decision.
As this fan said, I see this channel is embracing AI-generated photos a lot. Some of those of Andre the Giant, where they talked about him passing out, falling asleep in public, were definitely not real. I wonder how long it would take them to get rid of the real narrators for AI narrators, since it would be cheaper, and everybody loves to cheapen things to save money, even if they don't really have to. But let's try and find a silver lining in this cloudy world of AI slop. How's this for a positive? Fan pressure, it frickin' works! In their own response video, the BMA's team basically admits that the only reason they're backpedaling on AI is because the fans called them out en masse. The narrator straight up credits the Backlash for forcing their hands.
The trouble is, because we have a long pipeline of videos, before you all slapped our rear end raw, it was already too late.
Yes, you heard that correctly. You all slapped our rear end raw. That's perhaps the most colourfully phrased admission that fan outrage saved this channel's soul.
Leading us to throw weeks of projects in the trash and publish only a few less egregious ones.
BMA's had a bunch of AI-filled videos in this pipeline ready to go, and when viewers revolted, they literally scrapped weeks worth of content. I mean, they know they screwed up, but remember, they only changed course because of the backlash. If we hadn't raised hell, those garbage clips, they'd have kept coming. Think about that for a second. The only thing standing between us and an endless stream of AI-generated laziness was fan feedback. Our comments, our dislikes, our posts, our voices were the line in the sand. BMA's basically said, we tried to get away with it, and you all caught us, so now we're stepping away, at least for now. That, my friends, is a huge reality check about the power that we all have as an audience. It's also a warning. We can't get complacent. Clearly, some creators will push AI animated content right up to the line of what their audience will tolerate. They'll sacrifice quality and authenticity for output and efficiency, unless it is we call them out. The way I see it, if we don't speak up and continue to put on pressure, AI will infect everything like Meet Arnold, all of these channels, and by the end of 2026, we're going to have YouTube being a complete animated graveyard. And guys, we can't let channels like BMO win.
Hi, my name is BMO. This is my magical star. She glows when we're happy. Wanna play with us?
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
So, what do we take away from this? BMA's publicly promised to clear up their act, yet almost immediately dropped another AI-laced snooze fest. If these are the less egregious videos, I hate to see the more egregious ones. Yes, BMA said they learned their lesson, but it kind of looks an awful lot like they haven't. I mean, those earlier AI videos are still uploaded, right? They're still there on the channel, so how how much have they really learned? At this point, can we trust them? If we take BMAs at their word, they claim that the AI animation nonsense is now over. But actions speak louder than words, and the very next video already has us raising eyebrows. Honestly, I'm not sure if I trust them now. Time will indeed tell. But I will say this, I and many of you guys will be watching their channel very closely indeed. The benefit of the doubt is gone. Thank you for watching. Smash that like button if you haven't already. Snipe, snap, out.